I'm growing resentful of my neurodivergent husband and want to divorce him because of it. My husband and I have been together for almost 10 years. Married for 8. He was diagnosed 4 years ago with autism and ADHD, along with anxiety related to those things. And I can't handle it anymore. His DX came about because I forced him into marriage counseling and therapy because our relationship was falling apart. Almost all of the problems in our relationship boil down to ADHD behaviors. They aren't getting better. I don't think they ever will because this is literally just who he is. How his brain is wired. The beginning of our relationship was great. There were signs in retrospect that I was too young and dumb to pick up on, but he was so loving and attentive. But I was a special interest and he was masking through a lot of that. As time wore on, the mask dropped and romancing me didn't give the same dopamine hits. A random list of the things about my husband I can't stand anymore. The circular conversations and the lies. He has trouble following along in conversation thanks to the ADHD. When he is supposed to respond in the conversation, he panics and just blurts something out randomly on impulse. Yay ADHD. He doesn't mean to lie, but that's what it is. The advice from ADHD support groups and our counselor. I am supposed to stop and ask him if that's what he really meant to say or if he just spit it out and give him a chance to correct himself. Advice that works in practice 0% of the time. Poor verbal communication in general is not his forte. If I notice him carrying the laundry upstairs, I can't just say, "Hey, grab me a pen and paper from the office on your way back down." Nope. It is too overwhelming for him to be given an extra task while he was in the middle of the first one. I get the carrying too many balls analogy for ADHD. But what kind of married life is it when you can only pass a ball to your partner when they are empty-handed and the stars are FING aligned? So much basic human interaction and communication is overwhelming to him. One of his ADHD symptoms is RSD. At least he isn't AD, like some people with RSD, and take it out on me. He doesn't act out, but he shuts down and spirals inwardly. So there is so much eggshell walking and I feel like I have to treat him with kid gloves all the time. We have all the intimacy issues that are common with ADHD. These have gotten worse over time. The worst is that it physically takes me longer to get warmed up and ready for intimacy than he has the attention span to handle. He has such a low libido though. He only wants intimacy once every couple months. Also, apparently normal for his conditions. I wish I remembered what it was like to be with a partner who actually wanted you intimately. Memory issues and forgetfulness. All the reminder tools in the world, but can't remember or get in the habit to use them. The FING video games. Every available free moment has to have his eye glued to a dopamine pipeline. We went to go see the total eclipse. A once-in-a-lifetime event. Instead of experiencing it together, I watched one of the coolest things I have ever seen while he caught some damn Pokemon. I am so lonely in this marriage.